Shake your bones, have some fun in the KnowZone. KnowZone, KnowZone, have some fun in the KnowZone.
Hello everyone and welcome to the KnowZone. I'm Charlie.
And I'm Wanja.
Hello, Earth to Marara. Oh, sorry. And I'm Marara. Rah.
Marara, you seem distracted.
Yeah, I'm writing a list, Wanja.
A list? What sort of a list?
It's a shopping list. You see, I've been saving up my allowance and I'm working out what I want to buy.
Oh, that sounds exciting, Marara.
Well, that's all well and good, and as exciting as it may be, we have some great stuff planned for today's KnowZone.
That's right. KnowZone is all about fun and learning.
Hey, speaking of fun, why don't we go into the chill out zone and meet today's studio guests?
Hi, everyone.
Hi!
All right, now before we begin, why don't we say a big hello to everyone who's watching us at home?
Hi. We are so glad that you are helping us with the show. We are going to have lots of fun, aren't we, Marara?
Oh, definitely we are. And that's why I have a pencil and a book to write down the buzzwords.
Marara?
What?
You're not writing any buzzwords, you're writing your shopping list.
Sorry, Charlie.
Oh, it's okay, Marara. Why don't we start by telling everyone what today's buzzwords are all about?
Oh, yes. The buzzwords are all about shopping.
That's right, they're all about shopping. Now, who can tell us what those buzzwords are?
Short change.
Window shopping.
Shoplifting. Shop manager. Shop assistant.
Well, that's great. I hope you got those at home. Why don't you listen out for them throughout the show?
Now, right now, why don't we go and see what our friends in Makutano are up to? It's time for Junction Teens.
Look, Freddy, it's one of the Junction babies. I'm not a baby. What are you doing at the hideout today?
Nothing much, just cleaning.
It looks so dirty. It might fall apart.
At least we have a hideout of our own. Password. Entrance. ENTRANCE.
Sorry, Brian.
I can see you haven't gotten the door fixed.
Yeah, almost done, but it needs a lot of work.
Don't worry, Bakari. I know you'll make it work.
Okay, now that Brian is here, we must agree.
Agree on what?
What our new hideout must look like. Maybe we can paint it pink with arts and crafts.
Yeah.
I agree, Mishi.
What? Pink. Let's make it red with basketballs and footballs, hoops and posters.
No way. That's too much boy stuff. We have to agree.
Whatever we decide, I know boys' design will look best.
No way the girls will look the best and jump free.
We'll just have to see about that.
You boys don't know anything about making things look nice. Even if you clean it up, it will still look the same.
Pink, dolls, crafts. Next thing you'll have us wearing makeup and dancing around like girls. There's no way I'm letting you turn me or the hideout into a girl.
Brian, we have to share.
I know, but we can have both. Why don't we have a contest? Just between us. We can have something for the boys here and something for the girls here.
That's a good idea. And whichever side has the best side wins.
And the losing team does everyone's homework this weekend.
But how do we get the money to buy everyone what they want? And who will judge us?
We have money in the bank. We can use it. and everyone can get a little to buy what he or she wants.
And Amisha and I will judge whoever wins the contest.
Why you and Amishi?
Because we don't care as long as we have our hideout. And besides, it's balanced. One boy and one girl.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, so let's go to the bank and get some money. Then we can have the hideout of our dreams.
Yes! Then we can make our hideout look good and have a Junction Teens contest!
Amishi, aren't you coming with us?
No, I'll stay behind and help Akari fix the door.
Thanks, Amishi.
No problem.
Okay, we have to know what we want our hideout to look like.
There has to be posters
Yeah.
and pictures of footballers. I want Messi.
And definitely Rooney.
Yeah, and lots of cool other stuff. Even a radio where we can listen to
Yeah,
music.
music.
Yeah. But we don't have enough money to buy a new radio. Remember, the girls took half the money. Where did they go?
They said they wanted to go to the cyber cafe and talk to the coolest girls in Makutano.
Tony and Florence.
Yeah, those girls are cool.
Oh man, we have to make our side just as cool as theirs. Who's the coolest guy in Makutano?
Spend your money wisely. I mean, always look at the price tag and buy what you absolutely need. Maybe you can ask your parents or friends for books, magazines, you know.
And how do you know what we need?
Well, you said that you would like an art center where you can sing, dance, draw, and paint, right? How about you get pencils and brushes and do it yourself?
But that won't look nice.
Yes, it will.
Really? We can do that. We did that last year and we can do it again. Yeah, thank you, Florence.
Anytime, and don't let anybody give you a short change. Listen, if you see something that you like but you can't afford it, go save up, then come back for it later.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now you remember what I told you, dogs?
Yeah. As for credit, bye, lady.
And take only the good stuff. Yeah. Don't worry about the price.
That's why.
And if it looks good on the wall, take it. Don't ask for change.
That's right, son. Holla at your boy.
Yeah.
Now go forth into the world, my little dogs. Go forth.
Bye, dog.
I just don't understand reciprocals.
Oh, they're so easy. Just think about the pairs of numbers. They're life friends helping each other out. If you multiply one number by the other, you get one. Like for example, take 2 and 0.5. 2 halves give a whole, and the half of 2 is 1.
Oh, I see.
And as for fractions, to find the reciprocal of a number, you flip the top number and the bottom number. So for the reciprocal of 3 will be 1/3, a third.
Oh, I understand it now. Thank you.
Still haven't fixed the door?
Got close, but we had lots of sums to do.
Is that all for the girls' corner of the hideout?
Yes, it is. We got so much stuff that Nita and I could not carry it here.
You got all that stuff with the money?
No, we spoke to Florence about choosing our money wisely, so we did need it.
Yeah, and so many people are willing to give us all books and toys so that we have a nice place for children.
They even gave you a radio. I could fix that and we could listen to some music in the hideout.
Yeah, Florence gave us this radio.
I hope the boys have as much success as you did.
This looks so good on the wall. Yeah. I wish you could afford 2 of them.
Ah, such a pity they don't take credit.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. There's always a next time. But we need to pimp our hideout.
Well. If it isn't the Junction babies.
We're not babies.
And what are you doing?
It's not like it's any of your business, but we're picking stuff for the hideout.
Yeah, and you should come and see it. It'll be very nice.
Wait, we are not babies anymore. We don't want to hang out like you. We are grown-ups. I'll come and see it.
So you think by getting posters and biscuits you'll be cool? You're just babies. Come on, Freddy.
Forget them.
I'll come and help you after Amos goes home.
Freddy!
Aha! So you've come to steal from here, huh?
What do you mean?
I've been watching you. You've been shoplifting, isn't it?
No, we're going to pay for all our things.
One of you has stolen. Which one is it?
None of us.
Okay. Shoplifting is a very serious crime. I'll hold on to him until you go and call all your parents. Get out!
But
For you,
I'm innocent.
I'll tell you
No,
something.
I've done nothing wrong. I'm innocent. But I'm innocent. No!
I think we could be able to make it work, but I still can't get it right.
What are you doing here? I thought you said you don't want to hang out with us Junction babies.
Yeah, but I saw the others looking at this poster in the supermarket, so I brought it for them.
Thank you.
Help! It's James. What's going on? What's wrong?
The shop manager said you were shoplifting.
Bob, isn't this the one?
This is the one.
Where'd you get this?
Freddy?
I just wanted to help make your hideout look nicer. I was trying to be friendly.
You don't need to buy a friendship with gifts, especially stolen ones.
And that put James into trouble. If you want to be a real friend, you have to tell the truth and save him.
And you will stay there for a very long time. So, what's going on? Have you come to steal some more stuff?
Please listen to us. We are not thieves.
I don't want to hear. He tried to walk out without paying, okay?
Please, sir. I'm the one who took the poster. I just wanted to help. It even has the price tag on it. I promise, James is innocent.
So why have you returned it?
My friends taught me that stealing is wrong. I took the poster and ran out of the exit because I wanted to help. But that doesn't make it okay. I promise that from now on I'll never steal again.
Okay. I forgive you. But only this time.
Oh, James, we were so worried about you.
I was fine. I'm brave. Should have seen me.
You did a very good thing by returning the poster, Freddy. You saved James. You're a real friend.
Ah, Freddy, there you are. Come on, let's go. The football is ready.
But I...
Leave these Junction babies to their little game. We can do better things. Come on.
At least Freddy learned that true friends help one another.
Yeah, we have to make our hideout a very special place.
Especially now that we have new posters.
Yay!
But what about the competition? Boys versus girls?
I think we've had enough fun for a day. I was even almost arrested.
Oh, I really enjoyed that episode. And I was so glad Freddy learned his lesson and returned the poster he took.
That's true, Marara. Freddy did a very bad thing. But the Junction teens help me make it right.
True. Now, did any of you hear the buzzwords? Karen?
Short change.
Otieno?
Window shopping.
Adams?
Shoplifting.
What about you, Howard?
Shop manager.
Okay. Karen, did you hear anything else?
Shop assistant.
Excellent. It means that you guys have been paying attention.
Oh, that's my favorite sound. It means it's time to learn something from Teacher Pendo.
You're right. It's time for cool words.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Teacher Pendo.
Welcome to Cool Words. Now, I hope you've all been well since our last lesson. Now, today I would like for us to begin by giving the definitions or meanings of some words that I've selected. Now, these words are clues to something that I enjoyed during the weekend. Now, the words are luggage, queue, carrier bag, price tag, shop attendant, cashier, customer, shopping basket, and window shopping.
Teacher Pendo?
Yes, Marara.
Do you spend your weekends at a bus station? Because that's where people wait in queues and carry loads of luggage.
No, Marara, but that's a good guess, but not quite. Now, the word shopping basket should be able to guide you. Who would like to try? Yes, Hawa?
Yes, Teacher Pendo. I think you like doing shopping. I know this because the word shopping basket refers to what is used to carry things bought in a shop.
That's quite correct, Hawa. Well done. Now, I enjoy doing shopping, and even when I'm not shopping for anything, I like to look at things through a window. Now, this is called window shopping. Now, how are the other words related to shopping? Yes, Maina?
Customer, who is the person buying in a shop and also uses a carrier bag to carry the things bought from a shop.
You're absolutely right, Maina.
Now, Teacher Pendo?
Yes, Marara.
Before you buy things at a shop, I'm sure you check the price by looking at the price tag on the items. You know, times are really, really hard.
Yes, Marara. You know, I don't just buy things without looking at the price tag. Now, sometimes when you go shopping, there may be other people buying at the shop too. Therefore, you have to wait in line before you can make your payments to the cashier. Now, what are we doing when this happens? Yes, Wanjiko?
We can say that you are standing in a queue.
Well done, Wanjiko. And who is a shop attendant? Yes, Makua?
A shop attendant helps a customer to put things in a shop.
Excellent. Now, you've all done well to explain the word definitions. Now, I hope you two at home managed to do this as well. Now, let's move on. Now, look at this object that I have in my hands. Who can tell me what it is called?
Oh, Teacher Pendo.
Yes, Marara.
Obviously, that's a chalkboard duster. And we use it to clean the chalkboard.
You're absolutely right. Now, chalkboard shows which duster we are referring to. Now, to understand this better, look at these sets of nouns. Now, select which two can go together to make up a familiar noun group. Now, I'll go first. So, I am going to form the word post office. There we go. Who would like to go next? Yes, Maina?
Music festival.
Well done, music festival. So we will just put it down here. So music festival. Someone else? Yes, Wanjiko?
Police officer.
Police officer. So we'll just pull the word officer and join it up with police. Someone else?
Oh, Teacher Pendo.
Yes, Marara?
Class monitor. That's me.
Class monitor. You are the self-appointed class monitor, yeah? Okay. Someone else? Yes, Mukua?
Mango tree.
Well done. Mango tree. Where's the mango? Okay. Mango tree. Someone else? Yes, Hawa?
District hospital.
District hospital. So I just pick the word hospital and put it right next to district. Someone else? Yes, Maina?
Netball captain.
Netball captain. Who plays netball in this class? Netball captain. Someone else? Yes, Wanjiko?
Sports day.
Absolutely right. I know you all love sports day, don't you? Someone else? Yes, Mukua?
Question mark.
Question mark. Well done, Mukua. Wow, that was very exciting, wasn't it? You've all worked so hard and I'm proud of all of you. Now with that, we come to the end of our cool word lesson today and I hope you all have learned something new. And now let's go and see what my Speedy is up to and out there.
I'm planning to start saving money to get myself a new bike. But first, let me do my window shopping and see the prices so that I know how much I'll need to save. Wow! If I get this one, I'll be able to deliver milk to my customers without delay. Wow. This place has beautiful things. Trousers, nice shirts. This one isn't so bad. Maybe it's a high time I replaced my overall with this new coat. What's the price on this one? Let me check the price tag. I have to plan well and save more. If I have to buy some of these items, everything here looks so great. It makes me wish I could buy everything. I'm done with window shopping. I'm really looking forward to the real shopping. I know I haven't saved enough money for my bike yet, but I'm still saving more every day. Did you know that eating healthy food and exercise can really keep you strong? I need to be strong to be able to work in my farm. So I'm trying to eat healthy every day. My friend Rachel told me that she now works with Uchumi supermarket as a shop attendant. And they have the best bread. I'll make sure I pick one as I'm planning to do a lot of shopping for my house today. But first, will this fit all the stuff on this shopping list? I highly doubt. Maybe this one. Yippee, it's shopping time. I'll make sure I get myself a healthy bread. Come on, come along. Let's go through the entrance and find out more. Oh, we don't have any luggage to leave behind. So, come please. Let's go have fun. Oh, fruits. I love fruits. I can smell the sweet scent of pineapple from all the way here. This must be very sweet. But because pineapples are not in my list of items to buy today, I'll have to live without them for now. Maybe next time. Where is the bakery? Oh, there it is. Everything here looks delicious, especially that one. Oh, this one. Oh. My friend Rachel tells me that my favorite bread has lots of essential nutrients. No wonder it's called the 8-grain loaf. It has pumpkin, oats, simsim, poppy seed, sunflower. The list is endless. Did you know that grains provide vitamins and minerals that are essential for good health? Well, now you know. I have my bread now. Let's continue shopping. Oh, I don't know how much a kilo of sugar is going for today. I need to get some for my sweet tea. Maybe I need to see the price tag first. Tom Muya is also a shop attendant here. Look, he also has a name tag, just like the others here. Thank you, Tom, for your help. You are a very kind man. Shopping is fun, especially if you have a shopping list just like me. But while shopping, you need to compare prices so that you can get the best deal for your money. I think I have everything I need. Let's go and pay. Come on, let's go. Now that I have sugar here and my favorite healthy bread, I can't wait to get home and take a big mug of my sweet tea. Yippee! Here is my receipt. I have bought everything I needed and I really enjoyed myself. Bye, good people. It was fun shopping with you. See you soon.
That was a really great trip to a supermarket. I was so glad to find out what was happening behind the shelves.
Definitely. And thank you so much to them for letting Maspidi see how they work.
And now, it's time to put your math skills to test. Because it's time for the big three.
Yay! Now, this is a game that we invented so that we could help Marara with his maths.
Yes, please help me.
Now, the game is really simple. As you can see, our studio guests are in 2 teams. Now, each team has just 5 seconds to solve 3 mental arithmetic sums. Whichever team solves the sums correctly gets to take these wonderful books back to their school, courtesy of our friends at Longhorn Publishers.
Yes, and if we have a tie, we're going to have a tiebreaker question.
Now, here's the sting. As I said, you only have 5 seconds to solve each sum. You will only hear the sum once. You will not see the sum written down until the end of the game. And once the timekeeper says time is up, you cannot write anything else. Are the rules clear? All right. Now, we need a timekeeper. So, Marara, will you be our timekeeper for today?
Of course, Charlie. I think I'm better at keeping time than answering the sums. They are too tough.
All right, then. It sounds like we have a timekeeper. We have our 2 teams. Let's play the big 3. Are our teams ready? Here is the first sum. 9 times 4 plus 10 minus 4 divided by 7 plus 5 is what?
And start the clock. And time's up. Time's up.
Okay. I hope you've written your answers down. It's time for the second question. And are you ready? 5 plus 3 times 8 minus 10 divided by 9 minus 1.
And start the clock. And time's up.
All right. It looks like things are really heating up here. Here is our final question. 8 times 9 minus 6 minus 3 divided by 7 plus 5 is what?
And start the clock. That's it. You're out of time.
Okay, let's see how our friends did. Okay, are you ready to reveal your answers? Okay, Team A, can you show us your answer for the first sum? Okay, Team B. Wow, let's see who got the sum correctly. Charlie, please, can you work out the sum for us?
All right. Sum number 1. 9 times 4 plus 10 minus 4 divided by 7 plus 5 comes to 11.
Okay, Team B, looks like you got the sum correctly. Wow, let's see if you're going to get the second sum correctly, Team A. Can you please reveal us your answer for the second sum? Okay, Team B. Wow, okay. Let's see who gets this one right.
All right. The second sum. 5 plus 3 times 8 minus 10 divided by 9 minus 1 comes to 5.
Wow, woo!
Let's
Team
give them a big round of
got
applause.
that answer correctly. Now, it seems like we have a tie, but we have yet one more sum to reveal an answer. So, Team A, can you show us your answer for the third sum? Okay, Team B. Okay, let's see who got the answer correctly. Charlie, please, can you work out the sum for us?
All right. Here's the final sum. 8 times 9 minus 6 minus 3 divided by 7 plus 5 comes to, oh my, 14.
Oh.
Nobody got that right. Now, it would be a situation that would need us to get a tiebreaker. However, because of the rules of the big three, that no one should write an answer after their 5 seconds have passed, sadly, Team A is the winner of today's big three. Let's give them a round of applause.
Well, don't worry, Team B, because you're all winners. You have helped me with my maths questions.
Now, Team B, you sadly did not win today, but Team A, you get to take these wonderful maths books back to your school, courtesy of our friends from Longhorn Publishers. Let's give them another round of applause.
Marara, how many sums did you get correctly?
Oh, well, I was too busy keeping time.
Now, for you at home, if you'd like to get into contact with us, all you have to do is ask your parents to help you send a text with the word zone, plus your name and address to 5606, and you'll become an instant KnowZone Club member.
So don't you go anywhere, we'll be right back. Okay, why don't we tell the families watching us at home what today's buzzwords are?
Short change.
Window shopping. Shoplifting.
Shop manager. Shop assistant.
Well done. Now, all of these buzzwords are about shopping.
That's right. But now I am really excited to visit our friends in the wild. Now it's time for Wild Zone.
Welcome to the Wild Zone, the third installment of our documentary, Freshly Squeezed Giraffe. Now, in today's episode, we'll be looking at the specific impact of the changing landscape for our giraffe.
The main threat here is lack of water for the wildlife, and to some extent for the cattle and sheep, which are the lifeblood, literally, as the Maasai drink the blood and the milk, as they always have done. Vervet monkeys are clever opportunists, but even they don't seem to be able to turn the tap on. Their bigger relatives, baboons, have found a useful source, food and drink, in the fleshy euphorbia tree. Down below, the migration continues in the form of walking birds, guinea fowl, through what is now almost a desert. Except here, A few green oases are groomed for a select few people. And that may also include zebras or giraffes, or the doubtfully cute marabou storks for that matter, rather on the dry side of the fence. A major flower farm around the corridor has its own use of precious water. It has created the corridor for the giraffes and much else. And also a waterhole by the lawn as an attraction to its special guests, which could include a rather big one. Amazingly, a hippo was chosen to walk up from the lake to Assyrian's hippo spa. Now he's heading back through a very hippo-unfriendly landscape. It may not be terribly giraffe-friendly either. There seem to be signs everywhere. La Piève Limited is part of Assyrian, responsible for the wildlife and tourism, and fences, and barriers. There are more and more signs, the written sort, as well as clues to more and more people. Some have electricity. Some don't, but they can have an awful lot of animals. And that's a lot of thirst in a lot of dust. More fences, more signs. And what's that behind them? She's getting closer. They're all getting closer. The giraffes, the zebras. From desert to dead tree with blue and pink behind, plus auger buzzard, of course. So close, but yet so far. Between the giraffes and the lake and its flamingos is, possibly, a big problem. It's a couple of kilometres across the corridor, and it's busy. A road. What were once fields of flowers and vegetables now form Assyrian's corridor, a good hunting ground for an auger buzzard.
Next time on the Wild Zone, we'll be looking at exactly why the landscape is changing and how the wildlife is having to adapt. Don't miss it.
Oh, wow! I really enjoyed that. Did you all enjoy it?
Yes!
Yeah, and so did I. And it's nice to see my friends in the wild. You know, I might just buy them presents on my shopping trip.
Marara, but Wanja is on that list, your friends on the wild are on that list, the man who combs your hair is on that list. What about me?
Okay, never mind, Charlie. Now, if you want to learn more about everything you've seen here today, you should become a member of the KnowZone Club.
That is true. Now, all you have to do is send us a text with the word zone plus your name and address to 5606 and you will become an instant KnowZone Club member.
And just remember to ask your parents to help you send the text.
Okay, I know what that means. It's time for hot numbers. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Teacher Brenda.
Well, I hope you've all been well and had a good week. Today, we will be looking at... Well, before we start, what do I have here? Yes, Mogesi?
Square.
Yes, it is a square. Now, I'm going to use these squares to teach you about squares of numbers. We are going to learn all about squares of numbers. Okay, now if we make a square with 2 squares on each side, how many squares are there in total? Yes, Adams?
4.
Absolutely right. There are 4 squares in this square. We can then say 2 times 2 is 4. Okay? And the square of 2 is 4. And we are going to write that as this. 2 times 2 equals 2 squared.
Oh, that sounds pretty straightforward, Teacher Pendo.
Well, it's good to hear that, Marara. It is simple. When we use simple numbers, it becomes very simple. Now, let's look at other squares I have to find out the square of each number we deal with. Now, for now, all you need to do is identify the sides, then count the squares, and what you get is a square of the number. Now, let's try another number. How many squares make up a side of a bigger square? Yes, Karen?
3.
3, very good. Now, how many squares are there in total? Yes, Karen?
9.
9, very good. And who can tell us what this means?
Oh, Teacher Pendo.
Yes, Marara?
9 is the square of 3.
Very good, Marara. Now, can someone come and tell us how we write this? Just tell us how we write this. Yes, Otieno?
3 times 3 equals to 3 squared.
3 times 3 equals 3 squared. So as we progress with larger numbers, it gets more time consuming to add up all the squares.
Yes, Teacher Pendo. And I don't think I'll be able to count all those squares.
Well, that's okay, Mara, not to worry, because if we just multiply the number of squares across by the sides, we can work out how many squares there are. So if, for example, this is 9 squares by 9 squares, what is the total number of squares? Yes, Mogesi?
81.
81. And what does that tell us?
That the square of 9 is 81.
Exactly. The square of 9 is 81, and it can be written as this. 9 times 9 equals 9 squared equals 81. So hopefully you can see that square numbers are as a result of a number multiplied by itself.
Oh, Teacher Pendo, this is so simple. Can I have a go at answering one?
Yes, sure, Marara. What's the square of 6?
6 multiplied by 6 is 36. So we can say that the square of 6 is 36.
Very good, Mara. I'm glad you've got the hang of this. Now, why don't you keep practicing? Find some more squares of numbers at home. But for now, that's all we've got time for in this week's edition of Hot Numbers. And now it's time to see the latest entry in KZ's database, giving you a chance to learn something about a particular job in Career Zone.
A little about yourself.
Started acting at the theatre, Phoenix. I was back in 2001, if I can remember straight, from college, actually in between college. And I fell in love with theatre after the second play. I remember it was a Shakespeare thriller called King Richard III. And then after about 2-3 years is when Makutano came knocking, and as they say, the rest is history.
How did you find yourself in this line of work?
Now, ever since I can remember, I've always fancied being a radio presenter. How I fell in love with that is I love music. Music is what I think makes everything what it is. You know, it's a way of expressing yourself, and I fell in love with music from a very young age. And I kept on listening to different radio presenters and how much they adore the music, how much they have fun with what they do, and how they express themselves. So I decided, you know what, I might as well give it a shot. Now, I got an opportunity much later on when I went for an interview, actually came to Capital for an interview about what I'm doing on TV. And they told me there's a spot, actually, Nini Ashera told me there's a spot that's opening up, and I'd love for you to try out. So I went and tried out for an hour every week. From an hour became a week. From a week it became you need to fill in on a primetime show in the afternoon. And from that they said, you know what, we like you, let's put you in the primetime show in the afternoon. And I bounced from a primetime show to breakfast show. It hasn't been easy because I was, if I can say, I was thrown into the deep end.
Did you need any qualifications, training, or experience for your job?
As much as I got an opportunity to get in and learned the craft while I was doing it, I still had some form of brushed up talent, so to speak, because I'd been in theatre and I'd been in TV, which had polished me up in presentation. So you need to learn a lot. And if you can go to school, and especially for radio, it's about being a journalist, about telling people what is happening. It's about expressing what's happening in the society. If you can go to school for it, I would advise you to.
Please tell us what you do in a typical day.
Come to the office. First thing, I would come in and talk to the receptionist, see in case a winner has come and they haven't gotten A, B, C, D, and then I'd go straight to our producer's office to find out exactly what we need to do. He would let me know, and then I'd pass by my boss's office just to say hi. And then I would come to the studio and just flip out through the papers and understand what exactly is going on in the world. We'd go to the internet and just try and follow up on what exactly is happening currently, or new topics, new stories, new what. Once you have that, we'd go on air and just have a very good time. We usually say, we come to work to have a ball and then go home to work. Because if you don't appreciate your job, you don't love your job, you don't enjoy your job, you might as well not do it at all. And my day ends at around 7 o'clock.
What are the main challenges of your job?
It doesn't really know if it's a Monday or a Friday. You need to be on air. You need to entertain people. It doesn't matter if you've had a fight with your cat or your wife or your children. It doesn't really matter. If you had a bad morning, when you go on air, you're talking to the nation out there, talking to people out there, and they need to be entertained. Keeping up that is very, very difficult. There's a saying, someone says, you might as well be tired physically than mentally. Once you're tired mentally, it's the worst thing ever.
What advice would you give anyone interested in your line of work?
If you don't have a passion, don't do it.
I love Career Zone. It is a great way to find out about different careers.
Oh, yes, it is. I love it too. But now I really can't decide what I want to be. I keep changing my mind every week.
Marara, don't worry about it. See, the KnowZone is here so that it can help you. So, at the end of it, you'll decide.
Well, I'm not going anywhere. But I have to finish my shopping list.
Oh, Marara, don't forget my present.
Right. For now, why don't we take a break and get our minds into gear? It's time for that spectacular spelling challenge. It's time for Spell It.
Animal, chapter, building, narrow, respect, deep, vegetable, work. Welcome to Spell It. Hawa, Mukua, and Wanjiku, you are about to step out of the shadows into the spotlight to compete for this week's Spelling Champion. And the winner will walk away with this fabulous dictionary from our friends, the Longhorn Publishers.
Now, each contestant has just 30 seconds to spell correctly as many words as possible. If you want to hear the word again, simply say repeat, and the word will be repeated for you. Now, each word is worth 1 point. So the more words you spell correctly, the higher your chances of winning. Are the rules clear?
Yes. Hawa, please take your place at the spelling zone.
Hawa, your 30 seconds start now.
Kilo.
K-I-L-O.
Tills.
T-E-L-S.
Guard.
G-U-A-R-D.
Credit.
C-R-E-D-I-T.
Bakery.
B-A-K-E-R-Y.
Attendant.
A-T-T-E-N-D-A-N-T.
Shoplifting.
S-H-O-P-L-I-F-T-I-N-G.
Discount.
DISCOUNT.
Entrance.
Time's up.
Okay. Hawa, thank you. Mukua, please take your place at the spelling zone.
Kua, your 30 seconds start now.
Exit.
EXIT.
Stall.
STORE.
Sales.
SAILS.
Market.
MARKET.
Hardware.
HARDWARE.
Supermarket.
SUPERMARKET.
Left luggage.
Time's up.
Oh,
Come back.
okay.
Well done.
It's getting intense here. Wanjiku, please, can you take your place at the spelling zone?
Your 30 seconds start now.
List.
LIST.
Store.
STORE.
Money.
MONEY.
Poster.
POSTA.
Manager.
MANAGER.
Groceries.
GROCER.
Price tag.
IES. PRICETAG.
Receipt.
RECIET.
Refund.
REFUND.
Time's up.
Okay. Woo.
Well, after that intense round of Spell It, I think we should reveal the scores and not have any suspense. So I can tell you who has won, but in reverse order. In third place, with 4 points, we have Mukua. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Hey!
All right. In second place, with 6 points, we have Wanjiku, which means today's KnowZone spelling champion with a total of 7 points is Hawa.
Yay!
Hawa, step forward, please. Congratulations, you are today's KnowZone spelling champion. Here's your dictionary. Show everyone at home your dictionary. Let's give her another round of applause.
Okay, congratulations, Hawa. Well, Mukua and Wanjiko, don't you worry. You got so many words correctly, and we have fabulous presents for you from our friends, the Longhorn Publishers. And we'll give them to you later on.
And I think after that, we should take a break. So why don't we all go and relax as we enjoy another story from the Bus Stories.
So who's going to keep us entertained today? You know, I have a great story.
Please, Bex, could we just have a bit of quiet for once?
Are you okay? You've really been quiet today. What's on your mind?
I'm fine. I'm just tired and needed a bit of rest.
Okay, but it was a good story.
Zawadi, you're so beautiful, yet you do not have a boyfriend. Look at you, let me be truthful. Follow me and I could give you all my friend. Zawadi, you're so beautiful, yet you do not have a boyfriend. Look at you, let me be truthful. Follow me and I could give you all my friend.
We all want so many things in our lives. Sometimes we don't have those things, yet our friends have them. Life can be so unfair.
Boys make life fun. Every girl in school has one. You can dance with them in the sun. Don't be left behind. Let me give you one.
She was right. Or she. Or was it a he? Okay, she looked like a she, but her voice was more of a he. Everyone seems to have fun here. Everyone with the magical 4 except me. Zawadi. Look at Specs. Specs is so good in classwork. There's this particular girl who always comes to him. Please, Specs, show me how to do this maths, she says. She thinks you don't know. She likes Specs. Oh yes, even with his big spectacles, the most beautiful girl in class likes him. And Boomba, what a noisy boy. And mischievous too. Anyone that noisy should not be a hero. He can't stay out of trouble. But he scores goals for the school football team. And the cheering squad just sings his praises. What about Raha? One moment she's laughing, the next she's screaming and crying. Everyone thinks she's a drama queen. Yet she can recite poetry and model clothes. Boys fall over themselves for her. Me, I'm just me, Zawadi. I ran 100 meters for the school, but boys tease me instead of liking me. Why does everyone have what they need except me?
Follow me, I will give you all that you need, all you want, I have already agreed. If you want to know what I have in store, just stop walking with the magical four.
They will miss me, which will be nice, but I'll not come back to that group. They'll look at me and say, "Hi Zawadi, our friend," but I will be a different Zawadi. I'll be like every special girl. I'll have nice hair, nice clothes. I'll be fabulous. Please guys, I have a date at lunch with a prince. You hear? A real prince. So excuse me. I'll be what everyone else is, but which I'm not. Go away, Raha. Go away, Specs. Go away, Boomba. I don't need you anymore. Oh no. I have been tricked. I'm in real trouble. Quick, to the window. Oh no, please sir, leave me alone. Don't make me your prisoner. I'm just a simple nice girl from a simple nice school. And I want to go back home to my parents.
No going home for you. You are now under my power. You'll have to do quite a number of things for me. 1. Stay here and work for me. 2. Convince the other members of the Magical Four to work for me too. I will reward their special powers very handsomely. 3. Once the 5 of us are working together, I want you to help me beat Sandara. That will give me power to rule over all evil.
Oh no, I can't.
I give you a few hours to think. Make a wise choice.
I'm in real trouble. I have to get out of here. What options do I have? Work for this evil monster and be a slave for the rest of my life? No. Break this cage and run? Impossible. I have no chainsaw. Call my friends and ask them to help me. But how will I explain how I left them? They'll think I'm bad. Okay, no. That is my only option. Why aren't they responding? Can they tell I'm in trouble? I need to try something else. Let me think of the good times we had. I need to laugh. Specs! Specs! Faster! He's going to kill us! Sorry guys, I was just having a nightmare.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
If you ever need to talk, we're here. Raha is right. Whatever the matter is, we can help.
Thanks. It's good to know that I've got people looking out for me.
You see, I should have told you my story. Then you wouldn't have such bad dreams.
I really love that story. I'm going to try hard and relate better with people.
But I think you relate pretty well with people, Marara.
Oh, thanks, Wanja.
Well, sadly, that's all we have time for on today's show.
You mean the show is over already?
Yes, Marara. But for you at home, thank you so much for joining us. And a special thank you goes out to our studio guests for helping us with today's show.
Come on, everyone. Let's say goodbye. Bye.